Back with Bobby and JJ Radio, we have Lisa Mochel with eEmployers Solutions Incorporated. She has been doing this for 3 years. She's in several chambers of commerce as well as the National Association of Professional Employers organization. First of all, I want to say thanks, Lisa, for hanging out.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So tell me how you got into this PEO business and what you guys are doing here in the San Antonio metro area.
Well, sure. Thanks for asking. I actually was in the banking industry for over 20 years. I grew up in the banking industry.
Exciting.
And decided I wanted to make a change but didn't know what to do because banking was all I knew. Mm-hmm. And I knew the owner of eESI,
sure,
Terry Hoekstra, through the North Chamber here in San Antonio. And we became really good friends, and he was actually a mentor to me. And we were having a conversation one day, and I just made mention that I'd like to do something else, but I didn't know what it was I wanted to do.
Sure.
And the rest is history.
Now you're a PEO girl.
I am a PEO girl.
Yeah,
I love it.
And we see you in networking events all the time. We know you're like the networking queen here in San Antonio, so we love it. So tell us about this company, this great company here.
eEmployers Solutions is known as a professional employers organization, mm-hmm. which really doesn't mean a whole lot to many people. So the short version is we're a human resources outsourcing company to businesses, whether they're small, medium, or large. So we do the back end stuff, the stuff that companies don't want to do or don't know they should be doing. So we do HR, we make sure companies are compliant with regs. We carry the workers' comp insurance for them and do their risk management. We can do employee benefits if they want to offer medical benefits, and we process payroll.
So walk us through, if, say I have a company and I want to work with you guys, how would it work?
Certainly. So once we both decide it's a good fit for both mm-hmm. of us, we do what's called the onboarding process, and that means we go in there and make sure the employees know who we are mm-hmm. and how the partnership works, that they still work for their company, that we're the HR, the back end. So we want them to understand that they still work for the same company. We're just it's a partnership. It's a co-employment relationship is what it is. So we onboard them, and then from there, we do an open enrollment, a separate meeting for the benefits so that they understand everything they have privy to. It's
sure.
really important.
Sure. So you're for the most part, if you're not a huge company like Target that has their own human resources department, you're something like me and Bobby have 7 employees all the way up to, I'm sure, micro companies. And we're just, as owners, we just outsourcing stuff that we're probably not really good at or have no idea what we're doing as far as that's concerned. And we're just outsourcing those things to your company.
Well, actually, yes and no. So we do work with all size businesses, right? For the
sure.
ones that don't even have the mm-hmm. HR, we have the expertise that can come in and partner. But for those companies that do actually have an HR department, we're an addition to.
Sure.
So we partner with them and bring our expertise because there's a lot of things that even the HR departments can't keep up with as far as compliant issues and things they need to be doing. So that's where we step in.
Sure.
It's not to replace anyone. It's actually in addition to.
So there's some PO companies out there. What do you feel that separates you all from your competition?
That's easy. Not only are we local, but we're relational.
Okay.
We want our partners to know us, and we want to know them.
Mm. And so why should a company partner with eESI, you feel, in any capacity? Like, especially like a micro to larger company. Why do you feel that it's such an important partnership for a company of a mid to micro size?
Well, being local is huge here in San Antonio.
For sure.
But not only that, it's just a relationship. We get to know them. We're there for them. We mm-hmm. come out to the offices if we need to.
Right.
We open our offices if they need us to. It's a co-employment relationship, and we believe that. So it's not they're calling a 1-800 number. They're calling a number, and they're reaching a person that they need to get a hold of.
Where are you all located here in San Antonio?
We're located on Hebner Road.
Oh, us too.
Right between Lock Hill and Vance Jackson.
Oh, that's really close to us.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you like the best about working at eESI?
I love helping businesses. I love being able to help businesses mm-hmm. because, again, having conversations, no two businesses are run the same, and people just don't know what they don't know. So
sure.
education is a huge piece of what we do.
Sure.
But I love being able to help businesses.
Can you share a story where you've come in and helped the company?
Sure. Actually, we've come in, a lot of companies, and especially small businesses, have been running the same way for years and years.
Right.
So a lot of attitude mm-hmm. is if it's not broken, don't fix it.
Mm-hmm.
So when we come in and just the new law that
with the overtime?
Yes.
Yes.
FLSA law came in, we stepped up and we're partnering with companies, and we were notifying them by July of people that they needed to make a decision on whether they
Either
were
going
going
to
to.
be either going to be salary or not.
Exactly. So again, it didn't go through at last minute, but we were proud to say that we had stepped up and talked to all our partners, and they knew exactly the employees they were going to have to deal with before it took place on December.
So they're not managing from panic at the last minute, and
Absolutely.
and the payroll's all messed up.
That's right.
I love it. For more information about this awesome company, you can get more information about them at eESIPEO.com. Again, that's eESIPEO.com. Contact them directly at 210-495-1171. Again, that's 495-1171. Take a quick break with our show sponsors. You can find us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Be a fan of our show at bobbyandjjradio.com.